Hi, welcome to Finding My Way with Purpose, Intention, and Emotion. I am Pi, and this is today's video diary, curiously examining my emotions. It's so interesting to do these video diaries every day and to see the ebb and flow of emotions. I was listening to a conversation on a podcast recently that was talking about emotions, and it was actually an artist that was talking about it, but they made the point that emotions are a cycle. And if you exit out of that cycle too quickly, then you don't necessarily get the full experience meant for your life with that emotion. I really felt like that was beautiful and also a bit synchronistic with the topic that I've been learning in my Master of Arts of Happiness studies, which is that, when we think about things in our lives and in our world, and very particularly Western culture, like in North America. But when we think about events in our lives, emotions that we're feeling, those types of things, I think oftentimes we think of them in terms of like a linear type of a process. There was something that happened, and then, as a result, an emotion. But what we rob ourselves of in that thought process and with that perspective is understanding the entire system that is involved in ending up there and continuing, right? It's not a journey that has this one starting point other than when you're conceived and then born, or one ending point other than when we pass, right? Other than that, as you're going through your life, it is a cycle. There are seasons of life. There's cycles within cycles. There are seasons of life each day. Even within each day, broken down, there may be different cycles of things that happen. And it's all interconnected. And if you view the emotions that you're feeling as a start-stop based on cause and effect, and that's it, and it's linear, it really does limit your experience as well as your ability to, roll with it and, learn everything that you possibly can from that situation. So the reason I'm talking about that is because if you follow the video diary yesterday, my energy was up. It was through the roof. I just felt so invigorated. I had come off of just thought-provoking, amazing lecture in the Master of Arts of Happiness Studies program that I'm in, an amazing connection with peers and professors, and felt like I could begin to envision a future for myself where I felt that the work that I do is in alignment with who I feel I truly am inside and the things that I love, and also my strengths. And that part of that process was starting to ask myself, what is it I love doing, which I shared on the video diary yesterday. That feeling, that energy carried me through the day yesterday, even into this morning, and it was amazing. And it's not gone. It's in there. It is mixed up in there, and it's part of it. But the reality of my day today and my experience today was back to work this morning, busy day, meaning meetings back to back through lunch, no breaks except for the few I squeezed in for myself. Showed up late to a couple of meetings because I needed a human break. Back to back, and being in that situation, I also don't feel like I can like break and, do, I don't know, get my blood flowing. Because if you sit there for 7 hours on meetings and you're sedentary, and for me and everyone I've ever seen, you just feel, your body gets sluggish. And so what I'm feeling right now, you've probably heard, I think it's Amy Cuddy, I'm probably not pronouncing her last name correctly, but she has a TED Talk that talks about how your body can change your mind. Well, what my body experienced today was sitting sedentary on meeting after meeting after meeting and having to give energy. I was actively participating in these meetings and conversations and showing up as the leader that I am and needing to be in that capacity while I'm participating, right? So sedentary, not moving, expending a lot of energy, back to back to back, barely getting breaks in, horking down some food in between, not moving my body, and my body impacted my mind, and my body impacted the state of being of me. So what did I feel when I sit down to this video diary? What I felt was kind of like sluggish and and kind of burnt out energetically. Like, I don't know what I'm feeling, but I don't feel like I've got a lot of motivation for much. I'm just kind of and I don't want to think, and I don't want to have to do anything. Now I feel like I want to veg out, which is probably the worst possible thing I could do for myself after a day of being sedentary and not recovering, right? Not recovering my energy or fueling myself in some other way. So that's, curiously examining my emotion. I believe that's why I feel the way that I feel right now. Now, the intentionality piece of it. What am I going to do with that? What am I going to do with that? I've got some choices ahead of me, right? For how I'm going to spend my evening. I'll be honest, in the past, I may not have chosen the best way, most healthy way of handling that. I think what's so neat about this process of curiously examining my emotions and how I'm feeling each day is that it's highlighting the choice in front of me for how I'm going to spend my evening for my own well-being. It's highlighting it. It's bringing it to my consciousness in such a way that I cannot ignore it, nor do I want to. So, what am I going to do? What I want to do, the way I want to feel, is to feel rested. I do want to shake this sluggishness out of my body somehow. I'm not sure what I'm going to do there, but maybe some movement, maybe some yoga. Yoga could be, it's evening. I don't want to do high intensity exercise right now because I want to settle in for the evening, but yoga is gentle and gets things moving. And it also is introspective, at least it is for me, because it centers me in my body. So I could do a little bit of that. I want to connect with my family. I don't want to do homework tonight. I've worked my tail off today and I need to recover. So I'm not going to do homework tonight, just like I learned through processing last week, processing emotions on finding my way with pie. It did not set me back. There is enough time when I recover. I'm so much more focused, and I've got the energy that I need, and I can do the things I need to do way more efficiently than if I deplete myself completely. So there it is. I'm a little depleted right now after today, and I'm going to pay attention to that, and I'm going to take care of myself. Doing that consciously and intentionally. Maybe I'll take a bath too. Doesn't that sound nice? Just relax. So that is how I'm trying to find my way today. and tomorrow is a new day. And I will continue on this path of cultivating my work and cultivating the experience of my life in the way that I want to, in alignment, right? But the great point for us to see today is that that's also a cycle, and that doesn't have to happen right away and overnight. We can let this unfold as a cycle and enjoy every step of the way. This is just part of that. So I'm going to trust it. I'm going to slow down. I'm going to listen to my body. I'm going to listen to what my body's telling me here, and recover. So there you go. Thank you for being on this journey with me. I hope it helps you too. See you tomorrow. Bye.